Friends, I'm here again today to show you how to use our brand new Jamberry TruShine system. This gel enamel system came out last fall and I absolutely love it. I don't do the solid colors a lot just because I love my jams so much and I love having sparkly, fun nails that have patterns on them. But I do love using the TruShine system because it helps keep my wraps nice and strong for the week that I wear them, and I don't have to do any maintenance or filing or anything like that the entire week, and I absolutely love that. So for me, it's worth the price and the extra step. So what you're going to need, everything comes in the TruShine kit. If you purchase that, that's the absolute best deal to get all of the product. And so the first thing you're going to need is your TruShine light. Got the cord and everything. And then to do this, I use the TruShine base coat and the TruShine top coat. And that's all I use. You want to shake these up really, really well. So I've already done this, but I usually shake this way for about 30 seconds. And then I shake again like this for about 30 seconds. And I keep both bottles in my hand just because it's easier. You're also going to want either an orange stick or your cuticle pusher again to wipe that excess off of the edges. And you're going to need an alcohol wipe. Again, I just use my cotton pad, and I actually use the same one that I used earlier when I applied my wraps. Like before I applied my wraps when I did my alcohol swipe, I used the exact same one, and I just put a little extra alcohol in it, rubbing alcohol on it if I need to. So you're going to start, I usually open both of my jars, both of my polishes at the same time. This is my base coat, this is the top coat, and I just do that so that I don't have to monkey with it later. And you want to use really nice thin layers. Okay, so this is my base coat. You can see it's clear, obviously, and you want as little on the brush as you can get. Kind of hard to tell, but I have very little on the brush. I start by capping my nails. That helps keep the edges nice and strong. And to do that, I literally, actually I'm going to do this on the other hand because I'm right hand dominant, so it's going to be a little easier to show you. So I just take the brush and I brush backwards against the tip of my nail, just like that. And then I'm going to go back and swipe from the back to the front. Nice thin coats. Nice thin even coats. You want to keep the gel polish off of your skin around your nails, and you can do that while you're applying. We'll also go back and do a quick little swipe around the edge before I cure it with the light. But you can see how fast this goes on. And I do these 4 fingers. I do base coat and then I do top coat, curing between each coat. And then I do these 4 fingers and then I do my 2 thumbs last, and I do those together. So now all you're going to do after you have them painted, this is sticky and tacky. So if you touch it, it's going to come off just like a nail polish does. The nice part is that it won't dry like a nail polish until you put it under the UV light. Okay, so, sorry, LED light. I said UV. It's not a UV light. It's an LED light, which makes it really special. Before you cure, if you can see that you have any excess of the gel polish, you can just wipe right around there and then wipe it off. I have a little napkin here that I just wipe on. Honestly, I've gotten good enough at doing it that I don't really need to check it very well anymore, but it's good to give it just a quick look and make sure you don't have any excess, because if you have excess on there when you cure it, that's going to get hard and you're going to have to either peel it off your skin or it's going to end up pulling your wrap up. And that's no fun. You might also find, I find little hairs on the edges of my nails or anything like that, like an eyelash or something like that. You want to pull that off, because if you don't, it's going to stick in the TruShine gel and you're going to be looking at it until you take that manicure off. So now that I've double checked to make sure it looks good, I'll set this right inside my light. You can see they all fit. See, that's a nice bright light. That's why I don't have it turned towards the camera. That, and it would be really hard to get my finger in there. So the light is timed for 45 seconds, so you don't have to think about it. Just stick your fingers in and push the button. And then while that is going, I usually get my top coat ready. So I want to swipe and make sure that there's not much product on the brush. Again, we want nice thin coats. And the same is true if you're doing a color manicure with the TruShine kit. You want to use really thin, almost opaque layers. You're better off doing multiple thin layers than doing one thick layer, just like with any other kind of polish. You can see the light just shut off, so I'm going to pull my fingers out, and then I'm going to do my top coat, and I do the exact same thing. I cap the tips to keep the edges from chipping. So I start again at my pinky, and just thin little swipes. I am in love with our TruShine system. I was a little bit unsure about buying it, but I have bought it using a half-off code. You can get those by hosting a party, which means that you can get the kit for a really, really good price. And I am so glad that I did. Like I said, it has really helped my manicures last. And I think the thing that I love best about it is that I can do a manicure at any time of the day now, and I don't have to worry about it. Like I said in my application video, if I apply anytime right before going to bed, if I do it any other time of the day, I tend to get lifting and snagging, and that's just irritating. That's just how my nails are. But when I do TruShine, once I'm finished with this, putting this top coat on, I'm going to be good to go. I don't have to do anything more. So I've got my top coat on, and I check to make sure that I don't have any excess around the edges. Stick it back in the light. Turn the light on, wait the 45 seconds, and at this point, I make sure that my alcohol swab is ready to go. I've gotten good at being one-handed while doing this. I am a multitasker, so if you need any extra rubbing alcohol, you can go ahead and put that on now. Of course, I can't get my little bottle open. So I use just a little bit of rubbing alcohol on there. And this is a really important step, because when you pull your nails out after doing the top coat of TruShine, it's still going to feel tacky and sticky, and you're still going to have basically like clear polish that comes off on your fingers. That means that you have not done your alcohol wipe yet. This is a critical part of setting the gel. So my light just turned off, which means my top coat is cured. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to swipe. And just rub really well on each of your fingernails, all around the tip. You really can't use too much of a rub on this. It's just not really possible. That helps take the tackiness away and helps set that gel. All right, there you have it. Done. Now, I just did those 4 fingers. I have not done my thumb yet. I love this because it doesn't take away from the texture of your wrap. It gives it just this nice glossy sheen, and it feels stronger than my normal nail does with a wrap over the top. If you ever had a gel manicure, you know what I'm talking about, that it gives you just that little bit of extra strength. And I just absolutely love that. So I really recommend our TruShine system. If you have any questions about this video or about our products in general, you can feel free to contact me. Thanks so much for watching.